Hey folks, Roland Martin here. Well, today on my YouTube channel I'm going to show you the proper way of launching a boat. You know, I've been a professional fisherman for about 55 years, so I've launched in hundreds of places, and the number one complaint that people have when they're launching a boat is that people are taking too much time. They're pulling up to the launch ramp, they're getting all the tackle out of the boat, out of the car, spending 10 or 15 minutes tying up the launch ramp. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pull right over here to the side, get everything ready to go, and then when I launch it, it's quick and easy and fast. Okay, let's start off with the, I just trailered down the road, and one of the problems you always have with wheel bearings and things like that. So I'm going to see if I have any heat, just to see on the trip over here, to see if I have any problems. If it's a bearing going bad, sometimes it'll heat up, and so I'll feel all the hubs real quick to see if everything's all right. I'll feel this one, that's good and cool. Feel this one, that's good and cool. Okay, so I don't have any bearing problems. All my wheels are 50 pounds or better. I've checked that out. Now let's get the straps ready. I'm going to undo this big motor toter system right here, and that's a big deal. Notice it's all secure, and that's going to be good. I'm going to put this back in the car. This is a real heavy duty one, by the way, really heavy duty. Okay. Okay. Now we're working with the back of the boat, so we have to kind of check a few things first. There's also tie-down straps back here that I have to do. I've undone this one, and I'm going to undo this one now. And to undo the tie-down strap, it's pretty easy. This particular model, you push this middle button in on the side, that releases it, pull up a little slack, and then push the button again, and it comes right back down into position. So that's all ready to go. Since we're back here, we need to check the mechanical ability of this boat. You know, things like the power poles are right here, so let's just see if they work. Guess what? They work good. That's what we want. Fast reacting power poles. Shallow water anchoring system. And while we're back here again, we can see if the power trim works. Yep, that's all really good. And we'll go to the console real fast. And you know, one of the biggest problems that people come down here, they probably don't have enough gas in the boat. Their batteries aren't properly charged. Half the system doesn't work, and they're trying to get everything going and started at the launch ramp, tying up the whole system. So I'm going to make all these checks right now. I'm going to see if this is the jack plate. It's going up and down. If you notice, the motor's going up and down on the jack plate. Okay, that's working good. Motor's going up and down. And then the power trim is right here. That's back and forth. Now let's hit the motor real fast, and I'll shut it right off. I don't want to start it. I just want to see if it's got good battery power. Okay, it's good. It's perfect. That's good. We're ready to rock and roll, son. Well, I've loaded my boat with proper tackle. I got everything tied down, strapped down the proper way. I even have some big old swim baits ready to try. And I'm ready for the last step is really kind of just undoing these straps up front. Now this is a float-on trailer, and it's perfectly all right if you don't go too deep and too fast. I'll unhook these straps if I'm by myself particularly, I'll unhook the straps and slowly back it to the water. And I know just how deep to do it so that it won't float off and float away. Okay. Now it's ready to just come off the trailer. You can do that in just 1 second. Everything works. Everything's all tied up. And make sure my brake system is ready. See, these have automatic brakes, and one thing about automatic brakes on the trailer, it's a surge system, and if this isn't working and the backup thing isn't working, it'll lock up. Well, it's not locked up now. Everything's fine. So I'm just going to go ahead and back it down. I'm just going to go ahead and back it in. One of the things about launching a boat that you want to be concerned with is just how deep to put the trailer. I know what depth I need to put it. I'm watching the trailer fenders right now, and I want 3 or 4 inches of trailer out of the water, and then that'll be good. That'll be good. That should do it right there. Okay. That should come off right. Okay, I got just enough room now to open the door. I got a door right here, and then I have just enough room to get into the trailer. Now you notice on the trailer I have a walk-up system, and I'll show you when you come right back down here. You can see what I'm doing. I'm coming around to the back of the boat, and I'm going to walk up my system right here. It's so cool. This is the way to go. And you can get these things installed on almost any boat. And I'd fish a lot sometimes by myself, so I have to do a lot of times fish like this by myself. Okay, let me start it up. I have life vests in the boat as well, but I'm just going to go slow. I'm not going to do anything crazy right now. I'm just going to take it off the trailer, put the jack plate down, put the motor down, and should just back right off. And I'll put it right on the other side of the thing right here. It should just back right off. Just as pretty as can be. Just perfect. Just a perfect launch deal. But you have to know the depth to go. You have to have your depth just right on you have to know just how deep to put the trailer. And I have it memorized for that depth, so that's really good. Now another thing about a power pole system that's kind of cool, when I come to the launch ramp to launch the boat, a little bit of current right here. I can come around this way, let the boat go right into the shoreline, take my power poles, and just drop my power pole down. That should do it right there. You notice? I'm all down now. You have to really kind of watch on these launch ramps because a lot of times there's wind and current that'll push your boat out. Now right now there's a current coming down this canal and it's pushing me to that backside right here. So with the power poles down and the current coming in, I'm in a perfect position now to walk right up this ramp and remove my truck. That was pretty simple and pretty easy and pretty straightforward. Again, don't tie up the launch ramp. The main consideration, have everything ready, and when it's time to launch quickly and efficiently, get your car out of the way for the next person. Well, folks, I've shown you how to properly launch a boat, but I left out a most important thing, and that is always check your drain plug. You know, I have an automatic drain plug and I leave it in, and so I know it's there, but so many people are launching their boat at the launch ramp. The boat half fills up with the water. By the time they park the car and come back, they've sunk the boat. So don't let that happen to you. Do the proper maintenance and do the proper techniques, and hey, you'll launch your boat just fine. Hey, thanks for watching. Hit that likes button. That's the juice that makes it all work. We'll see you again soon.